So some days are good and I can rest in God's glory. And some days are really rough. So when you could sleep before and you slept great, it might not have been the same time clock, but there was at least 6 or 7, sometimes 8 hours of sleep every single night before I went into this place. And, now I stay up at night. And I'm exhausted. And, I'll try to go to sleep. And, I gotta turn the lights on. I just get up. I just wake up. And I can't sleep. And, people's solutions are, oh, take medicine, do this. Well, I could sleep fine before. Huh? I could sleep fine before I was tortured at night for 4 nights. I could sleep fine. My body didn't hurt. It didn't hurt to go to the bathroom. And I'm pissed. And I've been praying some heavy prayers. If you read the Psalms, heavy prayers. Asking God to just take all my enemies. Just take them out. Whatever God's will is. That's what I've prayed. So, it ain't all rainbows and butterflies after you've been brutally and worse than you've ever been, ever. I mean, my God. I have a 23-year-old daughter who was conceived by a drug-induced rape. I can't tell you how many times I've been raped or molested or touched inappropriately because somebody thought it was okay to do that. And I didn't say nothing. And then when I did say something, well, I saw where that got me. But this time, this was worse than all of it together. Every single bit of it. Then you have to call therapists. Then you have to call them, see if they take your insurance. Oh, honey, I can't help you. Oh, I've called so many places and talked to so many people. And they're like, oh, well, you need to do this. And oh, you need to do. It's like, your solution doesn't make sense. Your solution doesn't make sense. And so while I wait, because I feel like I'm in the waiting room and I'm in so much pain, not only just physically, but my heart hurts. It's hard to sleep because I'm freaking out. Are they gonna come in with the green tank again? I keep seeing that in my brain. I keep seeing their faces. I keep seeing what they've done to me. I keep seeing it. And I keep praying. And it doesn't help, like, every time you go to the bathroom or whatever, um, like, it hurts. Like, what they did, it still hurts, physically. And I keep thinking back to this, I guess the Lord keeps bringing it to mind, but I think about this story that I heard, and the Lord made sure that I heard it several times before I went into this place. And He did it on purpose. I know He did, to help me get through it. And this guy went through a lot because he was like giving Bibles out. And so they came after him and they did all kinds of things to him when he was locked up. And but his testimony was the Lord kept speaking to him and telling him what to do and reassuring him. That doesn't mean that he didn't go through the pain, the healing process. And the healing process isn't all pretty. And you don't have to fake it. You don't have to fake it. Because that's what I did growing up. I would just barrel through it and not deal with it. And the Lord kept saying to me, you have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. My grace is sufficient. And I'm enough for you. And so you have to walk through this. And there's other people that are walking through this right now. The situations may have been different, but they're walking through the pain right now. And to be raw and real and unfiltered. Because if this story can help one person, just one, then I know it'll be worth it. Those 4 nights of hell will be worth it. Because I don't know how they can lock somebody up if you're not wanting to hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt anybody else. You're not addicted to drugs. You're not coming off as like nothing. How can they hold you? How can they? And you're not even taking any medication. I didn't even have any nicotine patches on or nothing. Nothing. So how can they keep you? It doesn't make sense. But I watched it. I watched them egg on and like push the other people to like antagonistic. Like they would push them, and then when they would push them, then they would like encourage another person. Like it was like I'm trying to get my mouth in check. Because I got a lot that I want to say. And I'm mad. And I'm angry. But the vengeance is the Lord's. And that's what I gotta keep remembering. Because I may have went in not wanting to hurt myself and not wanting to hurt nobody else. But I didn't come out wanting to hurt myself. So I got to hand that over to Jesus. Because, like I have these thoughts of me, not with the flesh, but with those demons, just snatching them out and doing some really, really, like, it ain't the flesh. It's not the flesh and blood. But I've been snatching those things out, and I can see it. And that gives me some kind of relief, because I know it's these nasty demons that people can't see. Sometimes they're in people, and sometimes they're just whispering to them. And like, they don't get it. They don't see it. They don't understand it. They just think, oh, well, that's just, we'll just give them some medicine and everything will be okay. Are you flipping kidding me? Like, that person needs to be delivered. Jesus, deliver them. Like, you can't even see it. You're so blind. You're so blind by the world, thinking that there's this and this and this. You have been lied to. You have been lied to. And I don't know who lied to you, but I was lied to too, until my eyes were open. And once my eyes were opened, then they came. So most of the stuff that you see, it's all demonic, controlled by witchcraft and all this stuff. Like, you can't see it, but there's telltale signs that it's there. All you got to do is listen. All you got to do is listen. The enemy always talks too much. And all you got to do is listen. Then you'll know how to pray. But if you don't have ears and your eyes have been blinded, like, I don't know. Like, I've been on my face for the saints for years now. And other people have been doing it way longer than I have. But it hurts my heart to know that there are so many people dealing with demonic things. Demonic things. And they don't even know it. And they think that this is normal. And then they call it a name. That's some doctor. I mean, like, did you really study about doctors? Like, have you studied about them? Like, where does the origin come from? Like, go back, dig, dive deep. Like, Solomon says, it's all vanity. It's just, people do these things for money. They sell you snake oil. No wonder it's called snake oil. The demons. And all the snakes. You wonder why. And then they say that there's all these side effects. Hey, if you take the snake oil, there's going to be all these side effects that you're going to have to deal with. Oh no. And then it promotes fear. Like, how do they not see it? But then I have to remember I didn't see it either. it just makes so much sense now. Like when truth gets, brought to the surface, like it makes sense. Except nobody else can see it. They don't get it. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not. There are plenty of others. Plenty of others that get murdered. I mean, look at Bob Marley. Come on now. Like, if you actually listen to the lyrics in spirit and truth, then you know why they took him out. Like, I kept hearing the Lord say, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. They perish for a lack of knowledge. What is that knowledge that they lack? You got all kinds of people out there. But then you've got the enemy working against it, making it look and all up in your ear, and maybe in somebody else's ear that you're close to. Because he can come in any form. The enemy can come in any form. Except they don't get that either. They think it's all, something else. Maybe I had to go through this to post these, like I don't have anybody to talk to. Except Jesus. That's all I got. I got a friend in Jesus. That's what I've got. And so, as my body is like healing, like, thank you, God, that, they can do stuff to the body, but they can't kill what's in here. They can't take it. And I'm not giving it away. Because it ain't mine to give away. Jesus bought this. He bought it. He paid his life for it. And I've had to lay my life down for him. And going into this place was simply just that. And so, well, I guess that helped. I guess talking about it helped. Thank you, Lord.